What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is DX2929 coming at you with another quick thrift store, flea market, Craigslist pickup review. I've actually gotten a lot in the past 2 weeks, so this is actually going to be split up into two videos, one this week and one next week, and whatever else I get this week. I don't plan on going hunting too much this week, so that's why I'm trying to split it up into two. So I'll do some of my older stuff this week. As you can see, I have a new Grubby. And for those of you who don't know who Grubby is, because he looks kind of strange, he hooks up to the Teddy Ruxpin doll via this auxiliary cord. And basically, anytime the Grubby parts come on the tape, Grubby talks. I did hook this up, and I did try it out on my Teddy Ruxpin, and he does work. So I'm pretty hyped about that because the guy didn't think that he worked. So I actually got it for a really good price because he thought it was broken. And it came with the wire. He's got a couple little dirt stains on him, but I don't care. He's sitting over there with the Teddy Ruxpin, so they're finally together again. I'm going to kill you. Yes, yes you are. So I was very psyched to get that. Bye-bye. Alright, the first thing game-related that I'm going to go on is an actual trade that I did on through Twitter. With Chris Roberts. You guys might have heard of him mentioned on the Retro Liberty videos. He's a goat. They named one of the goats after him. So I sent him a He-Man figure, a Ram Man, and some Perler bead art. He wanted me to make him the Contra guys, so I did. And I also sent him a Mario 3 Perler. It was Mario in the raccoon suit, with the raccoon tail, I'm sorry. And he sent me Pokemon Yellow with a working save battery. The label's a little messed up, but I mean that was worth it in its own to make Perlers and get this. I wanted this for a while. Street Fighter 2 Turbo for Super Nintendo. Blaster Master. Air Fortress. Baseball. I thought I had this, but apparently I don't. So I was happy to get that. I need black box games. And Wrecking Crew. This one's going to be a standby until I get a better copy, but I mean, I'm psyched to get that. I've wanted to play that for a little while, so a little bit closer to finishing my black box games. Next up will be a lot of Nintendo games that I just got yesterday. I picked these up at the flea market. It was all $10 for all this. It was the... Yep, and now it's broken. So good. Miss Pac-Man joystick, the plug-and-play, I'm sorry, it works great. I already played some Pac-Man on it, just like playing the old arcades. Ghostbusters for the Nintendo, Bart versus the Space Mutants, Batman, Paperboy with manual, and Hogan's Alley with manual. The manuals, I don't really collect manuals, so those are actually going to go to a trade with Chris again, too. We're going to be working out some details about that, but I'll keep you up to date with that in the new videos. I actually also picked up a Moss Man, so I was pretty happy to get him. I actually don't have him. I had one. His face was melted, so this was cool to actually be able to pick up. He can get added to it. He's in pretty good shape. His moss isn't that bad. His felt. Now this is actually part of a huge Nintendo 64 lot that I picked up on Craigslist. It came with a Nintendo 64, a Rumble Pack, 2 controllers, and an aftermarket controller and some other stuff. But I ended up selling that stuff because I was spending money and I needed to make a little bit back because of the fact that I've been spending a lot lately. I don't really like to sell my stuff. I'd rather trade, but I actually needed some money, so I bought this whole lot for $30, and I ended up selling the Nintendo 64 and all the controllers and Mario Kart and Mario 64, which were doubles I already have that were in this lot, for $30. So it's not like I sell for a lot. I bought it for $30 and I sold it for $30, and that's a good deal with those games. You guys know that. So I ended up getting WWF No Mercy, Madden 2000, War Gods, Glover, Circuit Pro Bowling, Blitz 2001, Wave Race 64, Sarge's Heroes, Bomberman 64. This was one of the games I really wanted, but it's in really rough shape, but it works. I tried it. Wipeout 64, Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, NFL Quarterback Club 2001, Armorines, Gauntlet Legends, Namco Museum 64, Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr., WWF Attitude, and WWF WrestleMania 2000. So I got all that for 30 bucks. Basically, I sold the system and everything for 30, and I got all those games for free almost, so I'm okay with it. Well, no, I basically did get them for free. But, you know, I don't take into consideration gas, because he wasn't that close, so I had to drive out of my way a little bit to get them. This week I also picked up on Craigslist a Pokemon, on eBay, a Pokemon 64 controller. Because it didn't come with one. I have the Pikachu edition. So this one was, I believe, 10 bucks because they spelled Pokemon wrong. Always be on the lookout for that kind of stuff, guys. I mean, I bought it for 10 bucks plus like $3 shipping. Next, I actually, for the first time, I actually picked up a Nintendo DS Lite. I actually did some trades at Classic Game Junkie, and I got a black one with the white stylus, and I actually picked up this Zelda carrying case yesterday at the flea market for $1. So it's actually pretty sweet. It's like I mean, I don't think it's really leather. It's like a pleather, but it's pretty awesome. I've never seen it. I can't find it online either, so I don't know if this is something that came with a game or a system. If anybody can come and let me know, figure it out there, that'd be awesome. I have no idea what it is. And I ended up picking up Pokemon Black too. I like the Pokemon game. Sue me. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is my highlight of the past 2 weeks. I did get something today that I really want to show you, but I'm not going to show you. So you're going to have to stay tuned until next week. But this stuff, I was on Craigslist, and I'm always surfing Craigslist. I'm always on there looking up video games, looking up the video games in general, seeing what's on there, or looking up Nintendo and in like the everything for sale, just seeing if anything pops up. God, my allergies, man, up here. This guy had a Nintendo with 2 controllers, the Zapper, and 8 games, and the Game Genie. There was one game I saw on the lot that I was like, oh my god. I'd seen that it was up for like 30 minutes. I was like, somebody already got this lot. He had it up for 30 bucks, and I wasn't gonna call him, and he had his number up. I texted him. I wasn't gonna be lowball him for it or anything because I was like, I'll give you 30 bucks. Just let me come up. It was in the city, so I ended up driving down to the city. Luckily, I got there in time and I picked it up. Now, as you can see, I do not have the system. The system I ended up trading for something else that I'll show you in the video next week. But the games that I ended up getting, some of these are doubles, but some of them are, and some of them are trade bait. But for 30 bucks, I got a Nintendo 2 controllers and the gun, a Game Genie, of course, Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, Adventures of Link, Tetris, Super Mario Brothers 2, Kid Icarus, Ninja Gaiden. That's how you say it. I don't care what anybody says. Rocky and Bullwinkle Show, and TC Surf Shop. I think that's it. TNC Surf Designs. I'm sorry. So now 30 bucks. That would have been worth it just by itself. There's some pretty good games in there. But the reason why I wanted this lot so bad is because of one game. Dun, 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 dun. And this game now is the highlight of my collection. So I saw the picture and I freaked out, and I was thinking, oh, somebody's going to call and tell how much this game's worth and screw me. But I got there in time and it worked out perfectly. And that game is Contra Force. And it's in amazing condition. So always be on the lookout on eBay. I mean, on Craigslist, man. You don't know what people are going to put on there. And I had just said in my last video how bad Craigslist had been. And then I got that amazing lot in that video. And now on this video, I ended up getting a Contra Force. I mean, come on. Craigslist. Surf that stuff. You never know what you're going to find. And beat the resellers to it. God, resellers, I hate you. Most of you. I love you, Scott. You're alright. As long as you're fair with your resale prices, I'm okay with it. So, that's my video. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll have a lot of stuff to show you guys next week. Hopefully I'll be able to even pick up even more. And if you guys saw anything in the video that you think you want to trade for, or maybe something like that, just let me know. Maybe we can work something out. And until next time, Peace!